All right, guys, these are my cousins. And since they are here, we thought it'd be fun to share some stories from over the years and a game we're doing once and once only. It's called Bush Family Secrets. Shh. Here's how it works. A graphic will spin at the bottom of the screen. It will land on a prompt. The three of us will take turns spilling some Bush family tea. I feel like our grandparents might be rolling in the grave. But anyway, let's
these
go.
aren't really big secrets.
They're not too big. All right, let's go. Spin the first secret. Wow. Maxi pads at Kennebunkport. Wendy, you take this one.
I'll take this one. Yes, we were on the third floor of the big house in Kennebunkport, and Jenna is my younger cousin, and
much younger.
Nobody. She asked me what maxi pads were, and my response was that it's what the cool kids wear under their armpits with the wings wrapped around. And she would do literally anything I said. So she put them under her armpits, went down to the first floor where her grandfather was having dinner with Deng Xiaoping of China, and started marching around like this with two giant maxi pads under her arms.
Yeah, any of you that have an older cousin know what kind of torture it was, and I'll be getting you back later in life. All right, next up, spin that wheel. Fake proposal. I'll take this one, but it has to do with Sam and with me. At one point, my grandparents took us on the Disney cruise.
We might have been a little old for the Disney cruise.
I think we were in our 20s.
Yeah.
And so Gampy might have been slightly disappointed by how we participated, but at one point, we liked to make our grandmother laugh because she had a great sense of humor. And I was wearing a ring that I had gotten for like high school graduation or something, and Sam took it off my finger and pretended to propose to me right there in front of the buffet line on the cruise. And Ganny loved it.
Yeah, everyone was so excited, and we got a free dessert out of it, which I think was a pretty good deal.
A chocolate cake.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Meeting the president in his underwear. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Well, I've met the president plenty of times in my underwear, but this isn't about me. I was so lucky to live in D.C. When you and your sister were in the White House, and on occasion we would crash at the White House, and sometimes I would bring friends back with me.
Only maybe once or twice.
Once or twice. And one of my friends, Will, he's getting a great shout out here. We took your bedroom, you slept in Barbara's, and George, in the middle of the morning, very early in the morning, came barging in.
Well, it was his house.
Well, it was his house.
Or the America's house.
It was his house. It was his house. And my friend Will, to his horror, met him in his underwear for the first time. He got to see him at my wedding a couple years later to recount the amazing story. So.
And did he say, last time I saw you, I was in my underwear?
He did, and I think George remembered. He doesn't meet many people in his underwear.
No. Anyway, that was wonderful. That's all they're going to give us. I wonder why.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.